This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined in Essex by Joey Essex, who's invited us around to his beautiful home here. Joey, first of all, Media Week done, or the first part of it. So, yeah, let's have a little recap on the week, first of all, Joe.
What do you mean by that?
Just how do you think the week went? Like the press conference and all the media, etc., surrounding the fight. Yeah? Great start this is. Great start. I'm leaving all this in.
Right, so my recap, yeah? It went well. It went the way it should have gone, yeah, it went perfect. Yeah, that's me recap.
Obviously the first time that you'd come face to face with Nker, your Portuguese opponent that you'll face on August the 30th in Manchester. We've seen the face-off now, but did he get under your skin? We'll go through some of the kind of comments he was firing at you, but did he get under your skin at all?
There's a wasp. No. I mean, I don't really understand. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, though. Do you know what I mean? I've been doing this 14 years, so it's like, I've had all that, like, you know, a long, long time ago, you know, Twitter comments and people shouting stuff and all that type of abuse, I would say. It doesn't really affect me. Like, why would it? It just doesn't. I'll be honest, it just doesn't. I almost want it to. Because, I don't want it to, but I want to. I don't think really, many people can't really get under my skin. I mean, people probably assume that they could. Because, again, they're looking at this Joey Essex off the television. And everyone's got this way of looking at me. Yeah. You know, some people might be like, oh, yeah, I thought he was this. And oh, my God, I thought he was like that. And oh, my God, I thought he was like this. Everyone's got a different way they look at me. But on the 30th of August, you're going to look at me in the real way. Yeah. And that's why I'm doing this. Because, you know, it's the comments and stuff ain't ever going to... I've had a hard life, man, growing up. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, words ain't going to affect me, mate. I'll be real.
I mean, one of the comments in the face-off was that he said you were broke, and if you're broke, then we're all fucked, basically. If you're broke, we're fucked.
There's this thing that I mean, there's so much things I could have said, and I felt bad. I actually felt bad for him. You know, I could have said so many things. It's a liberty, really. Like, I don't want, because the thing is, I care about the public and how the public feel about certain things. You know, calling people broke ain't really a nice thing to say. You know, there's loads of broke people out there. Why would you say that? Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm fortunate enough to have done well in my life. I could have been broke. You know, I could have talked about loads of things. Honestly, I don't even want to say it now because it's harsh. It's because I could say, like, well, what about this? And look at you. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just not going to say that because I'm not bitter. You know, I don't even really want to mug this kid off. You know, I'm not really like that. Unless I really, really do not like someone and I really, really hate them because of personal reasons, then we've got a real problem. But the problem between me and this kid I'm going to fight, there's no problem. There's no problem. It's all fake. It's fake, bro. It's all a front. Why would you hate me? You don't even know me. What's your problem? Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just obviously having to back myself. You know, he's firing shots. And that's it. And that's how it is. There's no problem.
I mean, you mentioned this in the press conference as well about you've been in the spotlight for 14, 15 years. And for people that don't know, I suppose, IFL, we run alongside the boxing and Towie more so with any other reality show from when we started. So all our early content was you guys, and that was our that led into the boxing. I think people who've watched it for some time have known that. And we've also known that your family has been involved in boxing from the off. So you've been around boxing for all your life, basically.
Yeah, I've been around boxing my whole life, yeah. I mean, I haven't actually ever got myself stuck into it properly, you know what I mean? Just as a kid, obviously, I was around my dad, who was tough. I was around Tony, who was tough. You know, everyone in my family are men, really, who I look up to. You know, and they're all really tough. So I was just brought up around, you know, fighters, I guess, but they never really wanted me to get involved in boxing, and I understand why as well, you know. But yeah, listen, I do truly believe that this is my destiny, and this should have always happened. Never knew whether it was going to happen, but it's happening, and I'm happy. I'm gassed, and also it's like I say, like I would never ever be getting myself involved in this boxing, Misfits, crossover boxing. You know, I would, if it weren't for my family. Honestly, I wouldn't embarrass myself. I would stay in my lane. Reality TV worked well for me. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I wouldn't be getting myself involved in this. But I feel like, you know, it's in my blood, and for me, I feel like this is something that I was always meant to do.
I want to touch on a couple of things that we spoke about in our interview last week. You said to me that your family are not really fans of you doing this. Talk to me a little bit about that, Joe.
I just feel like it's obvious to say that it's a tough sport, and I feel like they know how tough it really is. You know, getting in the ring and doing 3-minute rounds is difficult. You know, it's tough, and it gets dirty, and you know, and I feel like they just know how hard it can be. You know, there's boxing, you know, punching pads, punching bag, and you know, doing all the athletic stuff and the fitness side of it. But then there's also getting in the ring, having a fight with someone, getting punched back in your face, left, right, and centre, in your body. So it is hard. It's a tough sport, and honestly, I respect anyone to get in the ring and put up a fight. You know, but I honestly, truly think I'm about it, and yeah, I feel like I've got what it takes to take it to the top in the crossover boxing world. I'm not here trying to be a professional boxer, believe me, yeah? That's not the case. I don't want to be a professional boxer, yeah? But there's an opportunity for crossover boxing. My blood, my family, we're all into boxing, and I love boxing. Always looked up to my dad, who's a great boxer. You know, his next fight in the ABAs was Nigel Benn. My uncle Tony now trains Conor Benn. You know, he's an elite trainer in the world, one of the best, I would say. And now it's my time.
Whether people like it or not, this is a new concept. It's not even new anymore. It's been going for a few years. So when you're talking about a former unified heavyweight world champion in Anthony Joshua considering fighting Jake Paul as a serious fight, which is going to most likely happen, it is a changing game. And I was talking to Eddie's dad actually a couple of days ago, and he was talking about the market. If the market wants something, we have to listen to it. So if the market wants Joey Essex and so-and-so, that's what we do. If they want AJ and Jake Paul, that's what we do. Or you'd be silly not to listen to it. So it's a changing game when you're talking about the crossover boxing, but it has allowed people like you yourself and whoever else has been on Misfits to do this.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like everyone deserves opportunity if they want to do it. You know, I know people who come down the gym and I look at them and I go, why are you doing this? And they're like, oh, I just love it. And they ain't getting paid. They're just white collar boxers. They love it. They fight and they get a buzz out of it, and they just love it. You know, for me, I love it, but I'd rather not be getting punched in the head Monday to Friday. That's just not my thing. But it is my thing right now, and that's why I'm doing this, because to be quite honest, financially it pays very well. I'm a businessman, as you can see, and you know, this is my new business, and you know, I'm trying my best and I'm training hard, doing everything I possibly can, you know, to show everyone on the 30th of August in Manchester at the AO Arena what I'm really about.
It's been just over a week, obviously, since the announcement, the presser and all that. A couple of your clips on our socials went mental. 3 million on TikTok, 2 million on Instagram. Yeah, little clips from our thing. But what have you seen? I don't know how much of comments you kind of read, take notice of, but what have you seen as a perception from even your own fans about you going into this? What's it been?
I think there's a lot of love, you know. Listen, you're always going to get negative comments, you know, keyboard warriors. That's what people do. But that wouldn't affect me. Even nice comments, it doesn't mean anything. It's someone on the end of a computer doing what? Do you know what I mean? I ain't really like that. You know, remember as well, even though I'd like to say that I'm low key, I haven't really got a choice to be low key because I'm so high key, if that's even a word. But, but I actually do try to live a low life, you know, under the radar, get about my day, low. Don't really like to do too much commenting and Instagram. I do it because it's my job. You know, some people ain't their job. They just do it because they're malicious or they just love commenting. It's not really, I'm not really about that. And it doesn't take effect in my life either, whether people comment bad or good. I just get on my life. You know, like I said, I repeat myself again, I've been doing this a long time. You know, I don't really invest myself into looking at comments and doing all that type of stuff. It just doesn't faze me.
How difficult has been the training sparring side? Obviously, you're in there with elite athletes, elite trainers, in your uncle, etc. But how have you found that side of it? Because that's got to be pretty tough and tolling on your body.
Yeah, depending on how hard you really train, it is tough and it is hard on your body, you know. And I do train really hard. I've always trained hard. You know, this boxing world is a different type of training hard, I'd like to say. It's hard, and I mean really hard. It's not like, you know, it's not a joke. It's not like, it depends though, innit? Some people go, yeah, I trained hard today. I went boxing, done this, done that. But it's like, I don't know. And when you see me in the gym, you know, you're like, you know what I mean? I'm trying really hard. Like I trained with Tony this morning, and Tony's looking at me to say, wow, like he's training hard. I'm taking it very, very serious, you know. So yeah, there's a difference between, I think, just training hard, and I've trained hard all my life. I've never trained this hard. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've been in shape, and like I count myself as a very athletic person too, you know. But being box fit and training in boxing, especially around pros, and it's yeah, you have a lot of respect for anyone who is at that level for sure.
I know you mentioned that you kind of a little move about with Conor, and you'd probably never do it again. What's he said about your fight?
I was speaking to him this morning actually. No, he just said, listen, he kind of reckons I'll win, you know. But me and Conor don't really talk about boxing. Yeah. When I meet up with Conor, it's quite funny because I'm like, oh, I'm getting asked about Conor a lot, about his next fight and this and that. And honestly, when me and Conor speak, we don't really speak about boxing. I talk about other things, talk about just life in general, and just we catch up. That's it, because you know we're friends. It's not really, it's you know, because I've been getting asked a lot about the Conor Eubank thing, and honestly, I've never ever spoke to him about it. Never, no, not really. Just.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because you've known each other obviously a long time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's
not
like you're going to be constantly talking.
Like imagine me going in the gym and going, "Oh, are you going to do the rematch?" Like, that's not my. I don't care. It's not my business. It's just, it's weird, yeah. But listen, like people keep asking me. I hope it happens, yeah, for sure. But yeah, we don't talk about boxing.
Do you think some people like who follow you now and kind of your fan base? Do you think some people still think of you as Joey Essex from 14 years ago? I mean, you've grown so much, and a lot's happened in your life, obviously, over that period of time. But do you think, like, your time from Tower, that people have still got that embedded into their heads?
Oh yeah, 100%. I can't see it though. Why? But obviously, I know myself more than anyone, and a lot of people around me actually know me very well and know what I'm like. But yeah, it's crazy. It's mad to understand people's brains sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, people meet me and they're like, I thought you was a proper wanker. And I'm like, did you? And they're like, yeah. Someone said it to me the other day. I said, no, I'm actually, no, you're a nice boy, ain't you? You're all right. And I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. Quite normal, man. That's the truth.
What are they expecting to happen? I don't know.
I don't know. They want me to do a cartwheel or something. I don't know. Start saying ream. I don't really understand it. But yeah, I'm just pretty normal, man. Just normal guy, man, living life. That's it.
Absolutely. Difficult to say if this is going to be a one-off experience for you, or do we? No, you already know that you're going to fight again, or
yeah. For sure. Yeah. I'm loving it, man. I'm enjoying it. You know, this is exciting for me, and I've wanted to do this for so long. And even the grit that I'm going through right now, and the hard times, and you know, as much as it's so hard, like I'm enjoying the pain, man. Like really, you know, going through it. It's hard. It's really hard. Probably the hardest journey I've ever gone through so far, even till today. But I'm enjoying it, yeah.
Just going back to that face-off you did with Joe there behind the camera. I know you've spoken about it before, but the Deji situation, just talk to me a little bit about that, because that was brought up in there as well.
Well, I was offered to fight Deji once, then I went in a show. And then when they offered me again, it was with 20 days notice. And I don't want to say how much, but, you know, I sent Mams a long message, basically explaining, I'll do it, but with 20 days notice, this is the price. And he said, I'll tell you what, let's do it another day. I've got a price, I'm expensive. And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Why would I get in the ring with 20 days notice to fight someone without no training? I was in LA at the time, by the way, as well. You know, I would have done it for a price. Just like I'm fighting, you know, this fight on the 30th of August, I'm doing it for a price. I was offered 3 years ago another price, but I said no. But we agreed, and we got there, and we got the deal over the line. But yeah, like, listen, after this fight, we'll see. But, you know, it depends. It's on my terms. It is always going to be on my terms. You know, if I'm offered better money to fight this person, I will. And that's how it's going to be, but yeah.
Do you think you'll fight anyone from reality TV?
The thing is, you tell me someone from reality TV where the money's going to be good. I don't know. There's a few little names, but there's most people. They're just, honestly, I just don't see the matchup, you know? And also, I don't really want to be doing this for too long. I'm in and out of this. I'm gonna hopefully, like, you know, earn as much money as possible and just get out. I don't want to get too I don't want to be doing this for like 5 years.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean? This is my aim is to do this for 3-4 years, near enough 5. But yeah, I don't want to be doing this too long. I say that because I'll be 40 by then. So yeah, before I'm 40, I'll be retired in boxing.
Yeah.
So I've got 4. Trying to work the maths out now. Got about 4.5 years, haven't I?
Yeah.
No.
When's your birthday?
My birthday was the other day. So I got about 4 years and 11 months.
Tell me your birthday was the other day.
Yeah, 4 years and 11 months I've got left.
No, let's not do the age thing again.
Yeah, fuck the age.
But you've got to see how it goes, isn't it? Because in a year's time, depending on, I don't know, you might have a different mindset then.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But my mindset at the moment is, you know, go there to Manchester on the 30th of August, get the job done, and relax for a bit, do whatever, and get straight back into it. That's my plan.
Well, August the 30th, the journey of Joey Essex begins in Manchester on the Misfits 22 card. So we'll definitely look forward to it. It's going to be a very interesting week. Lots of dynamics going on that week with even not just your fight, but other fights on there as well. Yeah. So we look forward to it. Can we play a quick little game?
Let's go.
We'll test your...
Wallet.
Right. Hold on a second. Where's my little thing? We're going to test your Cockney rhyming slang.
Amazing.
How good you are at it, right? A couple of these I didn't know what they was. So I'll say what it is, and then you've got to finish off what it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So, Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve are the first people who created the world. Is that real? Is that true?
No. Do you know what we're doing here? Cockney rhyming slang. So,
Sorry. I thought he was asking. I thought he was telling me who it was.
No,
sorry. Did they create the world though?
What?
They did create the world though, innit?
Some people think that.
They did.
Okay.
The Apple was saying. All right.
This is brilliant. No, but Cockney rhyming slang,
okay.
right?
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Steve.
So Adam and Eve. So when they say, would you Adam and Eve it?
Would you believe it?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
I never heard that one.
Have you not?
Yeah,
I've done Adam and Eve it. Yeah. Have you not?
Never heard that one.
Right. Apples and pears.
Apples and pears. Oh, I don't know this one. I've got to know this one.
You're meant to know all this. Apples and pears.
Apples and pears. I forgot.
I'm going to walk up the apple and pears.
Oh, with the stairs?
Yes.
I don't know if I have heard that one, actually.
Right. Bees and honey. I didn't know this one.
What?
Bees and honey.
Beans and honey. Funny.
No, so I'd love to go to Spain with you, but I don't have any bees and honey right now.
Honey.
I've never heard that, so that one.
These are some
no,
of them
these
made
are.
up. Why would I say to somebody who's made up, mate? Why would I say to someone, "Oh, do you want to fancy going on the apple and pears to get to my bedroom?" That's ridiculous. That doesn't
Right,
make any sense.
this one you should know. Butcher's hook.
Cook.
No, let's have a butcher's.
Oh yeah, cool. Let's have a butcher. Let's have a look.
Yeah, so butcher's
You
hook.
say butcher's hood. You say let's have a butcher's.
Yeah, correct, but the whole thing is butcher's hook, which is
Oh,
look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
Yeah. Right. Dog and bone.
Phone.
Right. Jack Jones.
On my own.
Yeah. Loaf of bread.
Loaf of bread.
Use your loaf, Joe.
Your head.
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Right. Mince pies.
Eyes.
Correct. Porky
Lies. Lies, isn't it?
Fridge freezer.
Geezer.
All right, they got better. They got better.
yeah.
The only one I generally didn't know on this list I've got here is I've never heard bees and honey.
Beans. That's the weird
Bees
one.
and honey
I
money.
thought he was going to say salmon and trout. Do you know what that one is?
No.
Snout.
Snout. Oh, you got a salmon. You got a salmon.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
You got any more you want to fire at us?
What have I got?
Yeah. Got any salmons?
You got any salmons? Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm done.
No, got any more?
Oh, I don't know.
No. All right. Anyway, that's yeah. I think he was at 60% with them ones.
Yeah.
But
I've done all right. I think I got more right than wrong.
Yeah.
Which is always a bonus, right? A plus.
the first one's the best one when you try to explain who Adam and Eve are. Right. Joey Essex, much appreciate your time. Roll on fight week, August 30th. Have you got anything else you'd like to say?
Just want to say, watch out for them wallops. Let's go.